Good afternoon, family and friends. Today is Thursday, April 4th, 2024. I was off today, slow day at work, and I decided to sleep in. So that's why I'm just getting here with my first video. I'm just waking up, about to head to the gym, day 4 of our weight loss challenge. Everything the same, half gallon of water, no eating 3 hours before bed, low carbs, high protein, no fried foods, cut back on the sugar, and cut back on the carbs. I would prefer you cut the sugar all the way out as much as possible. Like, don't add sugar. It's going to be hard, sodas, chips, stuff like that. Cut that completely out and get to moving. And you'll be surprised, just doing those few little things for a beginner, the weight will start coming off. Not for an intermediate or advanced person, but a beginner, any little thing starts the weight to come off. So 30 minutes of cardio, which is walking. When I say cardio, I need to let y'all know walking. A nice paced walk. Because most of y'all at this level ain't in shape to run yet. I don't run anyway, but walking. Half a gallon of water a day. Yes, you're going to pee a lot, but you're flushing out toxins and you're losing water and helping to lose water weight. A lot of the weight you carrying is water. And let me see, like I said, we're going to keep this simple in the beginning. That's pretty much it. No weights yet. And if you're already in the weights, that means this program ain't for you. You're a little bit ahead of us. This is for people who've never really worked out. 30 minutes of cardio, which is walking around your block a day, or a gym if you join the gym, a minimum of 30 minutes. And I said 15 minutes for the people that ain't never got off the couch, but by now you should be able to get up to 30 minutes, 4 days in. All right, if you've been doing it. I'm not gonna make you do it, but I'm here with you if you decide you want to do it. Got it? Good. So this one is about, I was watching first, thank y'all for, my bad, I apologize. Thank y'all for tuning in. You don't have to be here. Never want y'all to think I don't appreciate you being here. Whether you like me or whether you don't, you still here. It's all, but I prefer the ones that like me, but I'm okay with the ones who don't. And if you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, that's fine too. So, this one is about, I was watching a little podcast, right? And the women were like, why are men afraid of marriage? Men are afraid of marriage nowadays. They need to grow up. They need to man up. Need to do this, that, and the other. It's the man. Something wrong with the man cause men don't want to get married no more, right? And then you got jokers like me telling men don't get married and don't have kids. So they really hate me. I didn't know the hate was so thick until I got on, here. Like, I ain't know nobody hate me. Like, cause nobody know me. Cause I'm a standoffish type guy, keep to myself, so I don't really deal with a lot of people for people to not like me. If you don't like me, you like me from a distance, just from looking at me, but you don't know me in real life. So I didn't realize so many people didn't like me until I got on here. Mostly women and a few hate men, but I'm used to the men not liking me. I wasn't used to women hating me. Now I got women hating me, but they're not important. So you got jokers like me telling men don't get married or whatever, but then you got the women on the little podcast and shows. They don't understand why men are afraid to get married. Men are scared. They need to man up. They're acting like little boys, weak. No, just a list of insults to men that don't want to get married no more. But basically calling them cowards and they're scared. Men are scared to get married. The truth of the matter is, men are not scared to get married. Men are not afraid to get married. Men have no, including myself, have no problem with getting married. A wonderful, great marriage that is how it's supposed to be is a wonderful thing. Men want that. Men crave for that. Men desire to have that. That's why you got passport bros going all overseas trying to get a wife. Which I don't agree with that, but I ain't knocking what they do. Now I understand why they doing it. Because men, they want families. They want contrary to what y'all say about it, we some horse, dogs, no good, low down, just want to sleep around. No matter what y'all believe about us, the fact is most of us are family oriented, want a family, kids, wife. I know y'all find that hard to believe because y'all believe y'all ain't never wrong and it's always us, so a woman ain't gonna understand that that's really what a man want. I ain't talking about the immature little boy, I'm talking about that's what men want. So we're not afraid of marriage. We want marriage. We're willing to get passports and leave the country for marriage. To foreign lands, to foreign women for marriage. Date outside our own race for marriage. Do that sound like someone that's afraid of marriage? No. What we're afraid of is divorce. Men are afraid of divorce, not marriage. Marriage is beautiful. Divorce is where the problem comes in. And if you look around today in the society we live in and the current landscape of marriage, most men know if you get married nowadays, most likely, more than likely, you're going to get divorced too. It ain't going to be because we wanted it. It's going to be because she wanted it. She going to fall for it. We've caught on to this. We woke up to this. We wised up to this. And realized that what's the point of getting married in the first place when 9 times out of 10 later on down the road, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 years, women out here divorcing men after 30 years. At some point in time, this woman gonna find something wrong with me because I'm already knowing something wrong with everybody. I know I got faults. I know I'm not perfect. I never told you that. I'm not gonna do everything right. I'm not gonna have you happy and smiling every day. I know that. I thought you knew it. But you come in with this fairy tale mindset that you're supposed to be happy every day. And if you're not happy, it's my fault. So therefore, you need and deserve to leave me and leave the marriage. No matter what we've accomplished, no matter what we've built, family, home, pool, money in the bank, no matter what we built, you don't mind leaving because most of the time you're going to get most of it. Even if you ain't do nothing for it. But just be with me. So y'all quick to divorce nowadays because you ain't losing nothing. That's what men are afraid of. We're not afraid of marriage, ladies. We're afraid of divorce. And how we get raked over the coals. I know I'm scared of divorce. Ain't much in the world that scare me. I have a healthy fear of God, and it ain't fear, it's respect for God. I know God ain't nothing to play with. But he's also a loving God. A God that deserves respect. But I know that's the only fear I got is God having to do something to a hater and get taken off these streets because they ain't gonna let a hater do nothing to me. I don't want that to happen. But I don't think about it, I just stay out y'all way. And divorce. And my kid, make sure my kid, your parents worry about stuff like that. But as far as when it comes to marriage, we're not afraid of marriage. I don't think no men are afraid of, well, you might got something to have, like when you first finna get married, they're still going through with the marriage, they have cold feet and get nervous, like what if, but that don't stop us. We still get married. I had cold feet and still did it. But now it ain't cold feet. It's froze feet, frostbite feet. I ain't having cold feet. I'm having my feet in the Antarctic. Big blocks of ice on them. I ain't getting terrified of marriage ever again. That's why. Because of divorce. Marriage is beautiful. Wonderful. Family. You got the man, you got a loving wife, you got his kids. What is that not to love about that for a man? That's beautiful. Somebody there when you're down, feeling bad, money ain't right, the world is coming at you, tearing you down from all angles, and you get to come home to a loving wife and family. What's better than that? Men want that. Let me repeat that, ladies. Ain't nothing better for a man than to be able to come home after a hard day out here battling these demons, battling these giants, doing what we got to do out here in the world for our family, getting beat down on a daily basis. Ain't nothing better for a man than to come home to a loving wife, a beautiful, smiling, happy to see him wife, who done been there taking care of the kids straight, house clean. You can smell the smothered pork chops and rice coming from, belling out the door when I pull up in the driveway. Where the woman done cooked some good for me. I know that thing that's sitting on grip, ready for me. It ain't blowed out because she done been with Big Thing Chris while I'm at work. Men look forward to that. Men want that. Men desire that. Men crave that. But we don't get that. That ain't what we get. We get to come home to a woman who feel like everything is the way she wants it to be. So she's not happy. I'm not living up to her expectations. So she's not happy. I'm not able to buy her the newest purse, the newest car. She's not happy. I don't compliment her enough. She's not happy. I work too much. She's not happy. I don't work enough. She's not happy. I ain't tall enough. She thought I was going to grow once we got together. Not knowing as a grown man, I'm through growing, so now I ain't tall enough no more. The wood ain't big enough. But it's the same size of the wood when we got together. But now it ain't big enough. That's what we actually have to come home to. And at some point in time down the road, she gonna hit us with the famous words heard amongst men all over the country at some point in time. And if you hadn't heard these words yet, fellas, stay married long enough, you will. I'm not in love with you anymore. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. I think we're better off as friends. I'm not happy. I want a divorce. It's coming if you're married as a man in the United States. Unless you're one of them old school cats, y'all been married since the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s or some shit, Y'all stand a better chance of staying married. But anybody, these modern marriages, people just getting married within the last 10 to 15 years, divorce coming. From her. The people that's been married since 90 something, what y'all kind of made it past the, whatever you call it, the little barrier that, y'all probably passed divorce now the way, fuck it. I hate him, but I'm going to stay with him. We've been together too long now. I don't want what's out here. So y'all, them marriages lasting. People been married 30, 25, 30 years, been married since they got out of high school and stuff. Now they 50. They get divorced too, but a very small amount. The majority of divorces are people that have been married in this new era over the last 15, maybe 20 years. Them marriages doomed. Society ain't set up for those marriages to work. The mindset that they've been programmed with is not going to allow their marriage to work. People in the 70s and 60s and 80s or whatever, we were programmed mentally with something different than what y'all programmed with. So unless you talking about marrying a woman 55, don't get married. Your wife is 30, 35, your ass in trouble. She gonna file for divorce eventually. So that's what we are afraid of as men. Divorce. Marriage is beautiful. I'll tell anybody that. Anybody that's got a wonderful, good marriage right now, y'all know what I'm talking about. Marriage is beautiful. Marriage is not the problem. Marriage is not what men are running from. It's the divorce when we lose all our stuff and our mindset and our self-esteem and our kids. I got a battle to see my little one that's looking just like me and I can't see him because she say so. Until I go down here and get these white folks to help me out. If they help me. They probably don't want me to see my kid. They're glad it's like that. They want the black father out the home. And you helping them. I'm not happy. We ain't been out in weeks. You used to tell me I'm beautiful every day. You used to take me out. You used to do this, that. Baby, I'm tired. You see how much gas costs? You see how these bills going up? You see how many hours I'm having to work? I'm tired. I'm trying to make sure we survive. You worried about, am I keeping you happy? Now you ready to go. And then get out here with another dude who worse than me. But it's too late now because you done blew up our family. I don't want you back. It's too late now. I want you to goddamn realize I was the best thing for you. But now you can't come back to me and our family is ruined on your feelings. We're afraid of divorce. And y'all fragile emotions as women. And the power that has been given to y'all to destroy family based on how you feel. Not on what's reality. We're not signing up for that no more. We're afraid of divorce, not marriage. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.